Hey guys, welcome back. We got our target area. We got the plants that we got from Stein's, Heritage Hills, and from Ebert's. We know where everything's going to go now. We're going to place it all. We're going to explain everything and explain the plants a little bit better. And we'll get them in the ground. All right, let's get started. This area originally had a crabapple tree. It was dying and creating a big mess. So we cut it down, and because it's a fruit tree, I chopped it up, cured it, put it over here with the intent that later I'm going to use it for smoking. And this is our centerpiece, the Twisty baby locust from Grand Prize. It gets to be about 10 feet tall and 12 feet wide. The leaves are a dark green in spring and summer, and it'll produce white flowers in spring. And then the foliage will start to turn yellow in fall, and then come winter, everything will fall and leave behind this bare, gnarly, twisted base. This should give year-round interest for this tree as our centerpiece. And it is hardy down to zone 4. Now back here to the left, we've got our laced up elderberry from Proven Winners. It gets to be about 6 to 10 feet tall and only about 2 to 4 feet wide. We got 2 of them because they grow in these tall, narrow columns that the way they're spaced, they'll start to blend together and create like a wall or a backdrop of unique color and texture. It's got black foliage with pink flowers, and it's different than the typical black lace elderberry because they get to be about 7 to 8 feet tall, but have a very similar look. This one will not produce berries unless you have the black lace, the instant karma, or the black beauties as pollinators, and it is hardy between zones 4 and 7. To the right of the laced up elderberry, we have the amber Jubilee 9-bark from First Editions. It gets to be between 5 and 7 feet tall and 4 to 6 feet wide, creating a wall of color with orange, yellow, and gold leaves that it's going to maintain throughout the year, which will stand out nicely against the dark green of the locust tree and the black of the elderberry. It is hardiness in zones 2 through 7. Now, to the right of the 9-bark and moving in front of it, we've placed a grouping of 3 floral berry sangria St. John's wort from Monrovia. They're a mid-sized shrub, getting to be about 3 feet tall and 3 feet wide. They have this dark green and purple foliage with these pops of color of yellow flowers in spring and into summer, and then that will give way to produce berries in late summer and into fall. We plant them in front of the locust and the 9-bark to create a low hedge of unique color that should stand out nicely against the golden colors of the 9-bark. Its hardiness zones are between 5 and 9. Surrounding the left side of the locust and in front of the elderberry, we placed 3 Dob Frosted Junipers. They're shorter, only reaching about 15 inches tall, but they expand out drastically to be about 5 feet wide. It should create a shrub that'll fill out this area almost like a ground cover of green and yellow. It should stand out nicely against the dark colors of the St. John's wort and the elderberry. It also reaches only about half the size of the St. John's wort, so it should create another level of interest, almost like a stepping stone of colors, and it won't obstruct any of the plants in the area. Its hardiness zones are between 4 and 9. Lastly, we have the blue darkgrass. It gets to be about 14 to 16 inches tall and about 10 to 12 inches wide, nearly double the size it is now. It has a nice cool blue-green color, which is unlike anything else we have in the garden right now. We have 5 right now, but we're thinking about adding another one in the corner. But we've placed them in front of the rows of shrubs that should add a unique color and texture to this area. Their hardiness zones are in 4B. Everything is set where they need to go, so let's get them in the ground. To each of the holes that we did, we're going to be adding a Spoma Organic Biotone starter just before we put the plants in. It's a starter plant food that will encourage bigger blooms and roots. So everything we put in the ground from these pots will start with Biotone. Everything's in, fertilized, and been watered. We removed all of these rocks from the holes. I hope you enjoyed. I hope everything we did made sense. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching.